Drew, you killed this shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we back with another episode. That's right, that's my line. He said I got to be original, so I'm original. In the Four Corners of Wrestling podcast, Apple, Spotify, Google, YouTube. Hey, hit that like, share, turn on those notifications so you know when that next podcast is dropping. And we here. Say what's up to the fellas before we get started. I'm gonna let Multi-Man talk to himself. Jay Will, what's happening, bro?
It's good, Marsh. Good to see you, bro.
Good to see you too, man. How you feeling today, bro?
Man, I'm lovely. Feeling lovely.
My man. Let's go on over how that Quabo right quick. Quabo. What's up, Quay?
What's up, man? Back with another episode? Is that where we're at now? Is that where we're at now?
That's my season 3 punchline. It's pissing Multi-Man off. I see him over sweat. I see the beat on his head. Let's see what he says. Multi-Man.
Are we at least getting busy in this episode?
We don't get busy anymore. We just come back every week.
Hey. Busy. There you go. You doing all right, bro?
I mean, listen, every week we start the show off with the same boring, oh, we're back, everybody, look at us. Hey.
What, see?
Boring. We got to think of something else. We're back. It's like, hey, we're back.
Be like you, take my shirt
Nobody
off.
watches us.
Maybe we could do.
Nobody watches us. We don't have any views. Remember what the dude said? We don't got nobody. So why we said that?
Take the shirt off.
Actually, the view. I didn't take my shirt off. Was it last week? I didn't take my shirt off last week, and the views did go down.
Oh snap!
But I'm not gonna take my shirt off this week to make the views go back up. When it's appropriate.
Yeah, I'll take the L today, guys.
They will.
No.
Oh, that would have been it. That would have been it. No, Valvina's music plays in the background.
It'd have been all right. We wouldn't have been recording no more in the Four Corners of Wrestling podcast if he take off his shirt.
Yo, that would have been the thumbnail.
That's you. It's you. I'd have found a way to just make it just you.
Oh man. See what my intro does is bring us big laughs, baby, big laughs, and that's how we like to start it. Heading in, talking about wrestling.
You didn't introduce the show the right way though.
Lord have mercy.
You didn't say the name of the show. First of all, you never say the name of the show.
I say the name of the show.
No, the name of the show is Mike and the Boys. That's what the name of the show is.
I'll be damned.
Mike and the Funky Bunch.
What happened to the Funky Bunch?
Yeah, the Funky Bunch. Mike and the Funky Bunch. Yeah, what happened?
It's not in my notes. I missed the memo. My bad.
That's why Rosterbaum said he's not coming back.
Oh, damn. It's all good. Hey.
Nobody asked him to come back?
No one asked you to come back. Don't ever disrespect the Rastaman. Don't you ever disrespect the Rastaman. Listen, you want to get fired on your day off like Rell? This is the Rastaman.
Yo, you're a terrible dog.
No, I told you one today, bro. Like, oh man.
Oh man, I know Rell does not listen to our show because if he did, he would have fought me that day. He was all happy. Oh, they go Gina. I'm like, what the hell? Who are you talking? Who is Gina?
Dog, you terrible.
Oh man.
Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
Oh man. All right. I feel like we need to start over. We're gonna keep it rolling, baby. We're gonna keep it rolling. Multi-Man is definitely in the building. What's up, fellas? Let's get it popping. Let's talk about some wrestling. Y'all know what it was this weekend. Everybody to talk about this. Lord, I'm just gonna say it. Hey, Multi-Man, can you hit the song, please?
Oh, Cody Rhodes. It's Cody Rhodes. It's Cody Rhodes. It's Cody. What? No, see. God, love me. See, one time we was in this band, me, Jay Will, and Quabo was in this band, and they was like, one dude tried to tell me I don't know how to read music. You obviously don't know. It's another part after the what before the whoa part. It's another Cody Rhodes. It's another Cody Rhodes.
I got excited.
We know you're the oldest, so you kind of be like rushing to get to stuff, but relax.
Yeah.
Don't forget that. Oh man. Well, go ahead, man. We gotta hit it.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Yo.
Perfect timing, because this is actually when it was supposed to drop.
Right.
Oh, man. So that's right. Hell in a Cell went down in Chi-Town, Allstate Arena. Man. Woo, what can we say about it, fellas? What can we say? Who wants to start it off, man? I know everybody got something to say about it. Let's start off with you, Jay Will. Let's say, I want to say Multi-Man for yeah, Jay Will.
Multi-Man had a heavy show last week. So
What that mean?
I mean, you should have taken it a little easy tonight. Plus, we still got to get to the list, and based off of last episode, let's let you save your energy for that.
You acting like you ain't the motherfucker that contribute to me acting the way I act. Hold on, let me get my seat. I feel like somebody about to say some outlandish stuff, so go ahead. Let's go.
Marshall, do you want to run through the card first?
No.
Nah, I just want to talk about Cody right now because that's basically what started it off. I mean, it was already a spoiler alert, no Roman, and then they just came right out with Cody. Cody got a torn pec, and he's still going to wrestle. I was like, what the fuck, Cody? Torn
Bro.
pec? Off the bone?
That is dog. I've never let me make it very clear. That was my first time ever besides like looking up pictures during the match. I was like, that's what it looks like. Seeing all that, that bruh, I will say for me, that was like that match was hard to watch because you knew that man was in some major pain. Shout out to the movie Major Pain. But he was dog. There's no way he didn't go straight to the hospital after that match, bro. And it wasn't like, oh, he's going to put on a match that ended in 5 minutes. No, that match was like, what was it? At least, 15 minutes or so?
Like 20.
Bro, because I looked at the time, I was like, yo, this match started now? This match is ending now? Yo, shout out to him because him and Seth won the whole trilogy of pay-per-views for them has been pretty good. The first match was the best one, was the best one. The second one lacked a little bit, but this one here, I was like, dog, this is good. These dudes set the bar. And after, like, I'm questioning, the safety of Cody with that match. And I'm like, yo, why did they allow him to go on? And at the same, I'm like, they shouldn't have let it go on. But at the same time, I'm like, yo, I'm glad they let this match go on because that was a good match between Cody and Seth. I enjoyed it. Every single second of it.
Okay. What about you, Quay? How'd you feel about like seeing Cody take that, what do you say, 20-pound, 40-pound jacket off? Like, that's why I got my shirt on. You know what I'm saying? American Nightmare. You know what I'm saying? I had to represent for him because that was.
But you don't have the neck tattoo, so it doesn't count.
No, not even an American Nightmare shirt.
No, it's red, white, and blue.
It doesn't count. It doesn't count. We need the neck tattoo to match. So
you got Captain America on.
I got a Washington Wizards jersey on.
Right. I got a Puerto Rican flag on my shirt. I represent Cody.
I watched The Boys. If I had a Homelander shirt, I would have had that on, but like, hey, this is for Cody Rhodes. Like, that's how we going tonight.
No one would, unless you tell them that why you have it on for Cody Rhodes, no one would think that's why you have it on.
So thank you for bringing everybody's attention.
Like you just a fan of the MCU. What are you talking about?
MCU.
For real.
Go ahead, Quavo.
I got blue in my shirt. I represent the Tar Heels.
Right.
It's baby blue. Get away with on St. Patrick's Day. I got a patch of green on it. St. Patrick's Day.
Bruh.
That's different. That's
That's
different.
different because you don't.
That's different.
Oh my
That's
God.
that. Let's.
Lord have
Quavo,
mercy.
So
please.
Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. Yeah.
What made me qualify
We
you
have
to
to
be
hit this.
And we get on with Cody Rhodes.
No, hold on. What qualified me to make you the host? Like what?
Did you give him any qualifying questions? Like, did he go through a rigorous training?
Nothing. I didn't ask for a resume.
Did he have any kind of WWE certification, host training, host?
No.
Oh,
His name was.
So what you're saying
workshop?
is he didn't put an application on Indeed or nothing. Just he
just showed up and said, "Y'all need somebody."
Yeah, I say either put me on the show. I'm taking you to the gym. He said you're on.
Listen.
Matter of fact, you're hosting.
Wow, shot. Damn.
Ready.
That has some good shock factor. Good Lord. That has some good shock factor.
Jesus Christ.
One of the points in the show where I'm the booker of the show where I could either, I'm also talent. So I could either just come back with it or I could just let you get that one off. You got it off. That was a good one. I mean, I got a response, but I'm not. That was a good one. You're funny once every 50 something episodes.
54, please.
54, and we're off. So, Cody Rhodes.
But hold on. And since I'm shooting shots, I'm the guy that like the bully like picks on, and then I pick on somebody else. Jay Will, you can't talk about how he got hired because you gave an application and a resume to come back, and then like said, so about that PTO, how much do you get PTO when you come back? Like when you come back, how much PTO
does my PTO carry over from the last?
That's not my fault.
Wait, do I still got the PTO that I had before when I was on the show?
It's not my fault. You didn't get. It's not my fault. You didn't give me a probationary period. That's not my fault.
No. Quavo,
that's smart.
Quavo, please.
All right. So yeah, Cody Rhodes. Y'all, damn, I can't, bro. This is. Oh my gosh, Cody and Seth.
What you did all season one and yield your time.
I want to. I really want to right now, bro. I'll yield all my time to somebody, bro. Golly, goodness. This was some good back and forth, guys. So Cody and Seth put on a decent match. Seth protected the crap out of Cody. I think the entrances were my favorite part because, Seth played the psychological game coming out in his daddy's uniform. American Dream was beautiful, and it was the funny part. I think the fact that it was loose. It was loose. His whole outfit was loose. That had me laughing the entire time. I was
like he actually
okay.
would have got Dusty's shirt.
Right.
Well, Dusty's
was beautiful.
Loose.
Yeah, but he went with exactly. He went with the loose version, but
Dusty.
But it looked even looser on Seth.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like he was wearing a 6L or 6XL. He was wearing one of those. Like he looked big. But either way, it was pretty interesting. Psychological games from the get-go. You could tell from the beginning of the match that Cody was gonna need protection. Just the way that he was moving. And then the moves that he was going out with in the beginning. Even though they did look like his dad, with the punches, but still you could tell that he was favoring that other arm. And then just throughout the match, like I didn't like a couple of spots where he was walking around with the sledgehammer. I feel like they could have gone with a different angle, but with Seth doing the Triple H thing with the sledgehammer and all that good stuff, I guess it's what you expect. But the match overall was a decent one to watch. And out of the trilogy, I'm not going to say it's my favorite. I still think that the first one is my favorite out of all three, just for the shock value of Cody coming out. And, everybody getting so excited that he's going to be that guest, competitor against Seth in the first match, I think was something that you just can't recreate. But overall, the match was fun to watch. And if you haven't seen it, and you're listening to this podcast today or watching it today, definitely go watch that match. It was definitely worth watching.
After you finish watching this podcast first, and then go watch the match.
Or listening to the podcast.
Right, or listening, yeah.
There you go. Matter of fact, you can listen to it, and it had a match.
Do both.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Do both because Multi-Man's facial expressions are worth it. Just enough to watch.
Well, I will say this: he is a master of different faces.
That's why we call him Multi-Man. Matter of fact, Multi-Man. Let's get to you, buddy.
So I hate how we started this segment because we overshadowed the rest of the pay-per-view.
Right.
And I don't think that, like you said, that only the Marshall, you had said that the thing that everybody wanted to talk about was Cody.
Mm-hmm.
But I think as part of the media, which we are, I think that was kind of like a disservice to the people that do watch the show because we should have started with the other pay-per-views because for one, Cody's moment might have been big, but that was not the best match on this card. And it wasn't even close.
I agree.
It wasn't even close with the best match on this card was, and that's Asuka, Bianca, and
Becky.
Becky.
Big time Becky. Yep.
Big time Becky. That was the best match on this card by far. But since you started with Cody, I'll say I'm kind of with Jay Will at first when I first saw it. I don't understand why they let him go out there, but then I thought about it from a business perspective and from an injury perspective, and what it was reported that the reason why they let him go out there because it was no worse than could be done. It was already tore. Now, what was planned in the match was allegedly he was supposed to jump off. He was supposed to do the moonsault off the top of the cage. That was one of the spots that was supposed to be in the match. But I was 8-8 on DraftKings about this match. I was perfect. Like they asked questions with
winner, chicken dinner. Yeah, baby.
Who was going to win? I was about to change my answer right when I found when they was doing the pre-show. I was going to change my answer. And I thought that I couldn't change my answer, but I could change. So of course, the pay-per-view started at 8. So I'm looking like right before 8, and they were talking about Cody's torn pec. And I'm thinking to myself, I should change my answer to Seth Rollins. But then I'm thinking to myself, nah, this WWE. He ain't losing. They're not going to let him go do that match. He ain't losing. One of the other questions was, would they go outside the ring? At first, I thought earlier in the day I had put yes, but then I switched it to no before I even found out Cody was hurt. Because I was like, maybe. But if this was AEW, Cody, they definitely would have went on top of the cage, between the cage, through the cage. They would have made another cage. They would have bled.
They would have put a steel bar through his body.
Right. They did something more than what they did. So another one was how many Cody cutters was he going to hit? And I put, and it was over 1.5 or under 1.5. I put under 1.5 because usually he does the Cody cutter with the arm that was hurt. So I was like, it's kind of difficult to switch. It's like if Stone Cold does the Stone Cold Stunner with his right arm all the time, if you go back and you look, he's very, very, I don't even think he might have ever done it with his left arm. So when you're in that situation, it's kind of like, they already had to switch the match. So I think that was, I don't think they was going to do that much. They also was 1.5 over or under how many times Seth Rollins did the pedigree. I've never seen him really do, when he was using the pedigree as his finishing move, he used it a lot more. But since he's been back with the stomp, he only uses the pedigree maybe once a match. So I knew that. I forgot what else the other questions were, but I was 8 for 8. Because I be knowing. But the match was, to me, I agree with Quabo and I agree with Jay Will to a certain degree. But I think this was the best wrestling match that they put on out of the 3. The first one was better because of the anticipation and the surprise element. The second one to me was the best pure in-ring match they had. This one to me was both. The surprise element, when he took off it, like if you go back and you watch it and just have it, turn the volume all the way up. Listen to the crowd when they see him take his jacket off.
Mm-hmm. That was my thing.
They just gasped like
that gasp.
Yeah, it was like, oh my God. So that kind of mirrors. It's not the same moment as him coming out at WrestleMania, but the surprise of that was kind of like a big thing. Seth Rollins, he probably not gonna make our top 10 list, but damn it, he should. Because that boy is great. Quabo mentioned the Dusty Rhodes, but we've seen him do this in the past. He did it with Roman at the Rumble with the Shield outfit. He did it when he went against Rey Mysterio. Some people might not have peeped the outfit he had on, but he had on the Rey Mysterio 1996 Halloween Havoc outfit. He's done it with a few people with mind games and things of that nature. Very cerebral with it. I think had Cody not gotten hurt, this match wouldn't have meant as much. It would have just been another one of their matches, and probably Seth would have won. Had Cody not got hurt.
I agree.
Yeah, I think Seth might have won if Cody not got hurt. But I think like I said earlier, I understand on the physical side, but on the business side, I get it why Cody did it, because when he comes back, he will be the most over thing in wrestling, period. Because what he did. Like, people love him for that. And we're not gonna really talk about this week's shows, but Monday Night Raw, like the part before Rollins beats him up, the respect that Rollins gave him in that ring took Cody to a whole nother. Like, we thought he was over before. He's super open when he comes back. Like, he's gonna get big time coverage from the big networks. He's gonna get the big time interviews. Everything that he was.
Comeback documentary.
Probably a comeback documentary. And now he's going to be with the WWE longer, because they're probably going to freeze that time that he's hurt and then add it back onto the end of his contract. So he's going to be over. He's going to be over when he comes back. They're saying 6 months to a year, but some people are saying, knowing Cody, it'll probably be 6 months. So that's right around the time for the Rumble. He probably was going to win the Rumble anyway, but now it should submit unless they get somebody, like The Rock, maybe. The Rock will probably be the only other person I can see winning the Rumble that people probably wouldn't be pissed about.
Yeah,
I do think that it will be pissed if Cody's in it. If they're both in the Rumble, I do think people will be upset that he beat Cody.
Yeah, I agree. If they did, it builds more tension to have one and the other, because I don't know if people who may see me online, me personally, I'm predicting Bobby for Money in the Bank, but then Cody for the Rumble. But if they put Rock in at the Rumble, it kind of deteriorates unless they do like a triple threat match in the long run.
I don't see Rock being in the Rumble though.
No, I know. It's no, that's not a show for him. He needs a Mania to me.
No. I see him being there wrestling, but I don't see, or being a part of the actual pay-per-view. I don't see him being a part of the actual Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
That's too much work for him.
Yeah, true. I mean, unless they dropped him in at 30. Like if they dropped him in between 25 and 30, maybe.
Nah. Too much. Too many people he's gonna be in there where he probably never worked with or never will work with ever, and too much risk of injury.
True.
Well, there is a lot of new cats, a lot more new cats that he hasn't worked with. So
yeah,
I could see that.
I mean, just the length. If he comes in at 25, he's gonna be in there. In most recent history, he's gonna be in there for at least 15 minutes.
Yeah. I was about to say 15 to 20 minutes for sure.
Right. So do you want The Rock in there for 15, 20 minutes with what you got, the roster that you got, and it doesn't really mean anything?
I'm about to say in that last 15, that last 25 to 30 people that's usually in there, that is usually some heavy hitters in there at that time. Like,
yeah.
you have two people who are wild cards, but it's usually some people who you're like expecting to think who you're expecting from the very beginning.
Yeah, but if I'm looking at it also from a business standpoint, the Rumble really sells itself. Do I need him in there?
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do I need him? Unless that, I mean, if he's 30, if he came in like 30, then maybe, because it depends on how many people was left in the ring. It would have to be like 6 people.
Yeah, I was thinking 5. I was thinking 5 or less.
I don't think they'll do that. That means that whoever got in there before that was just throwing everybody out there. And I don't see anybody that's in their roster right now that's just throwing anybody out there.
True.
No, Brock.
I don't see Brock being. I don't see Brock, Cody, and Rock being in the same Royal Rumble.
No, absolutely not. Especially not Brock. Brock requires much of no.
No, I said that because of Rock, not because of Brock. I think
the combination of the two of them. The combination of the two of them is where it's a fuzzy area. But I think Rock in general, the price tag is definitely like way too high.
I think they keep them away from each other just for the what if.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's why I think they keep them away from each other. But I went off on a tangent and y'all went off with me. Yeah, it was a good match. I mean,
we derailed it. It's okay. We started with the main event. This pay-per-view, so
I mean, we might as well move on. And
might as well.
Right.
Let's have fun with it, right?
I mean, that was. I'm sorry, Marshall. That was one of your dumbest moves.
It's not dumb.
It is dumb because what's the point of talking about the rest of the pay-per-view?
Yeah, like you said, the first match was the highlight. We're gonna say that for last. So,
well, no, that's not what you said.
Look at him trying to say. Look at him trying to spin it.
You definitely tried to spin it.
You trying to get busy?
I said we're gonna start with everybody wanted to talk about. What's been in the order?
You said I want to talk about it. You said I want to talk about it. You said it was the highlight of the night. You definitely said that. Now you're trying to flip it and try to make it know.
Hold this L, bro.
He even tried to cue in the song. How dare you?
Right, you even cued the song. Like, it's no. I mean, that's fine. We can make it a short show.
Hey, Marshall, quick. What's this? What letter is this?
Jay, Will got to get back to watching Dynamite anyway, so we can make it a short show.
No.
It's okay. No problem.
Let's move on. All right. So the match before that, like we're moving back.
No. We didn't mean that. We meant moving on. Like something.
Yeah.
Let's talk about something else. Like, yeah.
What I want to talk about next. I want to talk about the first match.
I mean, you already pretty much shitted on it.
You want to go in order now?
Right. Backwards. I mean, y'all keep on interrupting me, so I can't do anything. So,
see, don't put this on us. Don't do that.
Just try to find the logic in your. And look, calm down, Beethoven. We didn't tell you how to make your symphonies, okay?
All right, so Jay Willis want to take over as host for today.
Sit back, Jay.
Yeah. This was one of them joints where I was like, hold on. Well, I'm like, wait, what? You started doing it. I was like, wait, what? Didn't I teach y'all from the beginning?
Next thing you know, he's gonna be like, let's go over in your house. Let's go over in your house, right?
Right. Well, I didn't even. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think we were gonna go over that. But although I did watch majority of it, I watched probably 90% of it. I didn't think we was gonna go over that, but I do.
NXT guy, I think he loves it. You know.
Technically, we all were supposed to watch it because it's a pay-per-view, but whatever.
Wait, remember, you said this in the last episode. To the credit of our podcast, do we watch wrestling pay-per-views now? Is that something we do?
Well, I mean, listen.
Is that something we do?
I know that they didn't. I know the other two didn't watch it. I didn't know that they didn't watch it. That's why he started with the only thing he probably watched. He didn't watch the all of Hell in a Cell.
Who didn't?
You didn't.
Yes, I did.
Not when it happened?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I watched it live. I missed the game for it, so don't disrespect. You know what I'm saying? You can't multitask. I wasn't even mad because my Celtics lost. I was like, hey, they lost.
You can't multitask?
I watched Hell in a Cell.
Do you not have picture-in-picture?
I wanted to focus
have picture-in-picture abilities.
I chose to have all my attention on Hell in a Cell, which I'm glad I did. It was you know what I'm saying?
How did I watch the game and Hell in a Cell? And
Hey, because you probably watch one on your computer, and then unless you know what I was going to do, I was going to bring my TV from my bedroom into the living room, and I was like, oh,
Or you could have just put them both on your computer. One
yeah.
and
Yeah.
I didn't.
you know when like you can split the screen nowadays. It's not 1972.
Yeah.
Come on, we're talking to Grandpa Moses over here. Come on now.
You're rich. You got the split screen TV. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my
Oh, I'm not talking about
I'm the common man.
I'm not talking about the TV. I'm talking about on the browser. You can put one browser on one and on have another browser on the other. And you have a new laptop, bro. How you gonna call me rich and you got a new laptop?
look. You know you're rich. We're gonna put each other.
I'm nowhere near rich. I wish I was. Shit. Tell my check engine light I'm rich. God damn it. No folks try to charge me $650.
That's a freaking that's a TikTok right there, dude.
Trying to charge me $650 for some spark plugs in a coil. I think I'm stupid. What the hell? I'm about to take that key right back.
The fuck? Yeah, they try to get one over on you, like shit.
Try to get one. Then another player tried to charge me $450. I was like, look here, bro. Y'all are really insulting my intelligence.
Some spark plugs and some wires.
Listen, bro.
You could have went and bought that shit and called me. I'd have put that shit on.
I almost don't want to tell you all my good news about my car.
This one dude,
I'll tell you after the show.
This one dude, he's a mobile mechanic. Shouts out to him. He was going to do it for me, but he was telling me about the spark plugs, and he was like, yeah, get these $40 a piece for spark plugs. I'm like, what? He like, them other spark plugs ain't good. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll take my chances.
Right.
Like, I ain't never seen nobody pay no freaking over $15 for no spark plugs.
Yeah. Yeah, like I get all of them for way less.
I don't even pay that much for a sports
like
car.
$5 or something like that. Or probably get them less than $5. You want to be cheap. And why?
You can get. I saw them. You can get them for $5. I'm not getting them. I'm not getting the $5 ones.
Right.
I'm not getting the $40 ones neither.
Right.
I'm in the middle.
Right
around $15, $20.
Yeah, no, well, 10.
7, 8, 9.
Look, you get them Jones, call me, you know, so you'll save some money on some labor because they're gonna try to butt your head with the labor.
Nah, he was pretty cool with the labor. He was only gonna do the labor for like $90. So that's pretty cool.
Okay. All right, cool.
Shouts out to him. I forgot your name, but shouts out to you.
That's what's up, man.
I got the card in my
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it next time. I got the card in my car.
Oh, just send the picture in the group chat. We'll make it a video.
Okay, yeah. Well, he won't. Well, true. Cool. I got you. I'm gonna tell him now he owe me money.
There you go.
He didn't fix my car though.
Marketing development right there.
Yeah, he wasn't the one that fixed my car. But look, we gotta get back on this topic because Jay was over there playing in his phone. Yep. So we're not done.
All right, so look, since we started from the end, right? We're just gonna keep it going, like I said.
Why? We just told you we don't want to talk about this shit. Move on.
All right, so let's talk about Bex, Oscar, and Bianca then.
You already messed up the mood. We wanted to talk about that first.
Yo, so you don't want to highlight Bianca?
No, because what happens usually on the show is we've been doing it for 50-something episodes when we talk about the first match first. For some reason today you just came in here and said, you know what? Let me just flip the script real quick.
Go to the headliner. Let's
wait.
Go straight.
Before he said that, he said,
go
let
straight
me show off this non-WWE merch shirt. Let me show off this non-WWE merch shirt and try to connect this Captain America shirt to Cody Rhodes.
Yep.
Let's see how we can do that.
Red, white, and blue. I wish
I
it had some gold in it. You know what I'm saying? Like the jacket, but it ain't got no gold in it like the jacket. You know,
it don't got nothing Cody in it. It got Captain America on it.
Yeah, I know, but it's red, white, and blue. Cody wear red, white, and blue.
What the hell does that mean?
He also wears gold.
Cody Rhodes is the American flag. That's what you're saying.
Right there. Cody Rhodes.
There's nothing about Captain America that's a nightmare.
This whole show feels like an American.
We gotta do AEW. It ain't gonna be Cody. It's gonna be Chody Rose. So yeah,
man.
I don't know who's the worst booker, you or Tony Khan.
Oh man, come on now. I think TK. Just say no to drugs, kids. But
so
what
who's
was
having their
your favorite
MJF
part of this
moment
pay-per-view?
then?
What was your favorite part of this pay-per-view?
Who, me?
Yeah, what was your favorite part?
You want me to be honest, or you want me to be just like say something?
Nah, I'll be honest.
Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin.
Okay.
Yeah, I enjoyed that a little bit.
I agree with you on that one.
Yeah, but not that, the moment of the night, my favorite, that was my favorite. But the moment of the night, of course, was Becky, Oscar, and Bianca.
Okay. What you like about the Madcap and Happy Corbin, John? He dropped them big ass stairs on Corbin's neck with the chair.
That our friend Colin always says that WWE does stuff that don't make sense and they don't do good stories. And he just be talking. Because this was a good story.
Yeah.
From the beginning to the end. I don't think anybody saw that they were going to turn, that one was going to turn on the other for a while. You know, we thought it was going to last maybe longer than it did. Madcap looks like a potential star. Madcap looks like, you know who he reminds me of right now? Theory. I wasn't really into Theory when he first moved up, and I didn't get it. Madcap is at that point now where I like Theory. I totally accept Theory now. Oh, that was another moment that I enjoyed as well. The Theory and Mustafa Ali match. That was a pretty good match as well. Theory is over. Well, not over, but Theory is ascending. And yeah, man. I mean, I just think for this to be the pay-per-view right after AEW's pay-per-view, to me, this pay-per-view, if not a little bit better, about this even. And the only reason why me and Quabo was talking about it the other day was they needed to take some of the matches off of the AEW one. Yeah. If the AEW one wasn't as long, like you take Jade's match off, you save Hookhausen for freaking TV. You save there's a couple matches. I don't remember the whole card, but it's a couple matches.
That Jungle Boy Express match could have gone.
You could have put that
done
on
without.
Right, you could have put that on Dynamite. You take 3 or 4 matches off, that perfect pay-per-view is kind of flawless. Even though those matches that I'm saying take off weren't that bad. The Jade one was pretty bad, but the other ones weren't that bad. This pay-per-view with the limited amount of stars that was on it was really darn good, man. Yeah. I mean, there's no Roman on the show. There's no what's the other dude named? Drew McIntyre's not on the show. No Usos on the show. No Street Profits on the show. No was Riddle on the show?
No RK Bros.
No RK
Bro either.
Riddle wasn't on the show. I mean, a lot of their top people weren't on the show. The AJ and Finn
Judgment
Balor,
Day.
the Judgment Day was pretty darn good too.
Yeah.
It was a solid pay-per-view. Solid pay-per-view to me. And I think it was a little bit better than solid, actually. It was pretty darn good.
Okay. All right.
I agree.
What was your moment, favorite match, if you had one? Quavo?
I think probably Becky Lynch coming in looking like a Final Fantasy character.
What the hell was
that was my favorite moment. You saw that get up? You saw it?
I was like, what the fuck she got?
That was my favorite moment. That was definitely my favorite moment.
I got that in my notes. What the hell does Becky have on?
Yeah. But no, Bianca taking that win, I thought was beautiful. I think just overall, like the feud has now solidified her as the EST overall, and now it's made her look like, hey, I can even take the win even when you're trying your best. And I think that's what I really enjoyed that part. But they started off the pay-per-view really nice. It was beautiful. It was nice. Yeah.
What do you got, Monty Man? You all right?
They beat her in 28 seconds. Oh my God. Long-term booking, people.
Yeah.
And people think that they don't do well fit. Madcap Moss match was a prime example of long-term booking that has been done pretty
I
good.
was talking to you. I was talking to you. You, Jay.
What did I say?
You was one of the people crying about her losing like she did. And I told
Yeah, because I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Hold on. No, I didn't like it because she's a black woman. Let's be for real. Colin is for sure the one that said that.
You just be snitching on people. But okay.
No, fuck that. He's not here. He can't defend himself. Fuck that.
Go ahead and speak on it, Jay. Will, we come to you next. Go ahead and speak on it.
Go ahead.
So to me, favorite match of the night was the Bianca Belair match. First, it was a great match to start off with. We definitely don't talk about that very often, where you have to set the stage very well, and that was one of those matches where storytelling. So, first of all, like there was just that one moment where Bianca pinned both of them at the same time. That speaks in such high volumes. There were certain spots done that like even men would do or would not do. Like when Bianca was going for a superplex and then like Becky was going in for it was a moment that was just so good. All three women are just like, you have to give them all their credit. For me, you can hear me on record saying this. I have been very vocal about Omos. I genuinely did like the Omos match.
Guys, it's gonna snow. It's gonna snow.
It's gonna snow in Florida.
It's gonna snow. It's gonna snow today, Sunday. It's gonna snow today. Be aware.
In the chat, I just ignored it.
Just be aware. Be aware.
No, I said it in the chat. We can provide screenshots at it, whatever. Of all the matches, specifically within this whole feud that we have with Omos and Bobby, it has actually been genuinely good to see this match. This match to me was the payoff for me, where I was like, you know what? I like this match. I think that Omos is actually pretty cool. I do think MVP helped a lot within the match to help make it cool, because it's been a while since we've seen him for real in ring wrestling. But I did enjoy that match. Not to say that everything else, like Mike said, everything else on the card, I liked this pay-per-view. I thoroughly enjoyed it. There wasn't a moment where I was just like, oh, I'm gonna turn this off and get a snack, or I'm gonna walk away and get a drink. This was not one of those matches where there was not a single match where I was like, I could avoid this. I completely enjoyed Judgment Day, the entire thing that we had going on with Judgment Day. I enjoyed that group. The match was solid. The rest of the card, Madcap is early, but Madcap is going to be a champion. Not sure what belt he's going to be at yet. I'm saying it for what it is. Maybe US title. At some point, he may be a champion for some belt. I'm not saying where.
You notice he's towing a fine line there. He's towing a fine line. He's towing a fine line there the way he's saying things.
Everybody's gonna be a
He's
champion.
towing a fine line.
Bro.
He's going to be
potentially.
I tried to save him.
He's going to be. I mark my words. He's going to be a champion. Not sure what champion yet, but he put on a hell of a match. Him and Corbin.
24/7 champion.
Right. Oh, who's he gonna face? He's gonna face Becky Lynch.
Seriously, that would be a disservice to him. Like it's different when like we see R-Truth, who's genuinely a naturally funny person, and he does the 24/7 matches. But I genuinely do see Madcap at some point being a championship holder. I'm not saying world, I'm not saying WWE, I'm not saying Universal, none of that stuff. I think at one point he will be. But of the entire show, to me, my best match tonight was definitely Becky, Asuka, and Bianca.
Okay.
That match was a classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's two classic matches already with Becky and Bianca, because their WrestleMania match was an instant classic to me.
Well, let me ask you this: would you have started the pay-per-view with that one though?
Yes, yes, absolutely. It was a great start. I wouldn't have changed the opening at all. I wouldn't have changed the first match at all.
I wouldn't have changed. I wouldn't have. Only way I would have changed it if Cody was hurt and he couldn't have performed.
Yeah.
You had that main eventing?
Yes. You would have had to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fair. I agree with that.
I mean, you would have had to because there's nobody else on the card as big as them.
Right.
Yeah, true.
That match only opened because the Hell in a Cell match. That's the only reason why.
Yeah.
But if if Cody wouldn't have been able to perform, then they probably would have went on last. Either way, they probably would have gave us the same match. I would have enjoyed it regardless.
Yeah.
All right. These favorite moments, gentlemen. These favorite moments. Jay Will, did you have one? Did you enjoy MVP diss track to Bobby Lashley? I was laughing. I was like, yo, he's going in.
As a person who does music like all the time, it's no. The song was bad. I was just like, okay, we can clearly see where
corny. It was
corny. Corny is the easiest way you could describe it. But as far as like matches are concerned of the night, I mean, honestly, the KO match might have been one of my least favorite. But that's not to say that it was a bad match, though. Like it was.
That match was good too.
Yeah, it was a good match, but in terms of storytelling wise, I was like, didn't really care for it. But it was a good match to watch.
Okay, all right. Quavo, did you have the least favorite moment of the night?
I mean, I actually really liked the KO Ezekiel match, just because I'm bought into the whole storyline and where they're going with it and how conspiracy he's gone in the extremes. The Madcap Moss match was probably my least favorite out of all of them, but not to say that it wasn't a good match. It was a good match. It's just out of all of them, that was probably like the least favorite of mine.
Okay, all right. What about you, Multi-Man? You have a least favorite moment?
No, not really. Not really at all. I really don't have a least favorite moment at all. I think it was like I said, and if we were doing rankings like we used to do, I wouldn't give it an 8, but I damn sure would give it a 7. Mm-hmm. And I would, before you even ask, I would definitely recommend this to somebody for them to watch. This is the WWE. We fans label it the throwaway pay-per-views. For a throwaway pay-per-view, this was pretty good, man.
Mm-hmm. I agree. So, you gentlemen agree? Recommend it to a friend, Quabo?
Yo, well, you know what? I got the American Nightmare colors in the back. You know.
There you go. Just some gold with it.
Hey, I got some red shorts on.
I would definitely recommend it. Yeah, definitely recommend it.
Red shorts.
Oh, hold on, wait. I got some gold. There we go.
There we go. What about you, Jay? Do you concur?
I would recommend anybody. I've already recommended.
I got white that represents Cody's hair.
Now that's shadow. That represents shadow.
Yeah, I recommend the pay-per-view to watch. I completely recommend it.
Cool deal. Yes, I definitely concur with the gentleman. Get a chance, watch that thing. You will enjoy it. And Cody's the main event. The first match will be Big Time Bex, Asuka, and Bianca Belair. She was looking good. Definitely did their thing. And shout out to everybody that performed.
Montez Ford.
Excuse me?
Every week you disrespect Montez Ford. She's a married woman, man.
So shout out to everybody that performed. Seth Rollins, special shout out to you.
Y'all be
every day. God is good. Monte, God is good, brother. I like your tweet every morning. That's my man right there. But yeah, it's a good pay-per-view. Recommended to a friend. Like you just messed me up right there. He just messed me all up. Oh man.
You messed us up, so hey.
Turn around is fair play. Cool deal. Touche. Oh man. All right, y'all. So I guess the only thing left is to jump into this list that
Oh,
Oh yeah, I mean,
man
we
has
can't talk about in your house. You know,
huh?
since we can't talk about in your house.
no, they can't talk about in your house.
Hey,
True, they can't.
They can't talk about it. That don't mean that
Mm.
we can't. But we'll, Quavo, these guys are not professionals like we are. We're professional wrestling correspondents. Okay.
Wait, but look like he's on vacation. You talking about professional?
Hey, I still watch the match though. I
Oh,
still watch the match.
Cut the check.
hey, see, we're never gonna get paid if you don't watch the match, Marshall. You and Jay Will never watched the match. Like Jay Will did not, he's not prepared to do the weekly shows today. I can look in his face and tell he did not. He didn't watch Dynamite again last, and he probably was like,
He did. He should
I
have
know
though.
for a fact he didn't
He
watch
definitely should
Dynamite.
have.
I know for a fact he didn't watch Dynamite because we're recording while Dynamite's on. So yeah, like he didn't watch it. So
I watched the first hour. Did you catch the first hour, Jay?
but that's his excuse. That's his excuse every week. Did it?
I was driving. You knew that. See, I don't appreciate you putting me on the spot like that.
Go
You
in.
can always put it on the TNT app and like listen to it at
Well,
least.
just watch it the next day. Hey, you get the most time out of all of us to get to watch this show and then get to watch it multiple times.
You should have left it alone, Jay. Well, I tried to save you, man.
You ain't trying shit. To hell with you.
My show come on Thursday and Friday. Your show come on Wednesday. You get a whole week.
Well, and wasn't his show like the most talked about show this whole week?
What?
It has to be. His Dynamite show was the
Oh,
most
the
talked
Battle
about
Royal.
Dynamite show this whole week, this whole month, maybe.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
For this week, yeah.
What happened?
MJF.
Oh shit! Yeah, you definitely dropped the ball. You definitely
come on,
dropped the ball.
Bro,
Yeah,
I saw the. I saw the
bro.
pipe bomb.
Nah, but that don't mean that. Nah, but what's the point?
Nah.
That's the same thing that Marshall just did.
So serious question. Hold on, serious question. So in my defense, what other moment is more interesting than the pipe bomb part that we saw on TV and YouTube?
Cody's arm.
No, nigga, I'm talking about Wednesday night.
You should tell us, fool.
Exactly. There's nothing else to talk about.
No. Why should we tell you?
Right.
Why should we tell you about what you're supposed to watch?
You didn't watch it either.
I didn't watch. What do you?
You could talk about Jericho walking in like he's in sync.
I don't give a damn about Jericho.
That's the problem.
Might do though.
Huh?
Our viewers do. I listen.
Right. Like,
And we do it for the people. We do it for the fans.
Hey, there you go, quick. That's why I'm the wise man.
Do we?
We do.
hey, people out there, you might not see yourself as a podcaster, but I see the good in people. If you want to take Jay Will's spot, just offer me something. You know what I'm saying?
It could be extra Popeyes coupons because apparently somebody's greasing some kind of wheels.
The quicker we get him out of here, the better wrestling analysts we can get. Okay, he's just you know how they say temporary champs and like the transitional champs. He's just transitional. He's gonna leave us again. He ain't even gonna quit or get fired. Right now, he's leaning toward getting fired because the shit he be saying is just wild. And I'd be like, wait a minute.
Wait till we get to the list.
Okay, so Marshall already threw it to me.
Look at that smile. Look at that $1 million smile, bro.
We're on the list, right? So right now, Stone Cold, Rock, Hulk Hogan, Cena, HBK, Triple H, Taker, Ric Flair, Brock Lesnar, and Randy Orton are on the list.
Wait, say that again?
Dog, why? The people
No, because
know the list. We should know the list.
no, because okay, go ahead.
Stone
Rock.
Cold,
Uh-huh.
The Rock,
Uh-huh.
Hulk Hogan,
Uh-huh.
John Cena,
Right.
Sean Hickenbacker.
Mhm.
You know who that is?
HBK. Keep on.
Brock Lesnar,
Okay.
Undertaker,
Okay.
Triple H,
Uh-huh.
Ric Flair,
Uh-huh.
Randy Orton.
Got it. Okay. Talking about Sean Hickenbacker. Nigga, fuck you. All right.
What's his name? Terry Bonilla, or whatever his name is. That's all his name. John Cena's name is John Cena. Paul Levesque. Steve Anderson. Randy Orton is his real name.
Randall.
Rick Fava is his real name. Or flat, something like that. I think Brock's real name is Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Although I never heard of anyone named their child Brock until after Brock Lesnar.
I mean, he's Canadian, so you know.
Not Canadian, he's from Minnesota.
But his family's from. Okay, whatever.
He lives in Canada now, but he's not. He's from here. He ain't Canadian. He's from here.
Not one of his parents was from Canada.
Canada?
Yeah, Canada, bro.
Canada. Yeah. Vancouver, Manitoba. Canada.
Canada. Not Canada and Quavo. Canada and Canada.
Not. Yeah.
They're two different places.
So technically speaking, he is Canadian because he has Canadian. He has dual citizenship. Technically speaking.
See the left these people do to try to prove me wrong on this show, y'all.
Oh no, I didn't prove you wrong because technically you're right. Technically you're right, and technically I'm right.
Okay, technically my stepfather from Jamaica, so I'm Jamaican. What the hell?
That don't mean Rasta needs to show up.
Wait. Does that mean
You brought up Rasta. I didn't say anything about Rasta. Technically, my dad is Jamaican, so I'm from Jamaica too, maybe.
Right near the beach. Yep.
Right near the beach.
I mean,
you're related.
You're technically Jamaican by default.
Lord have mercy. Anyway, so we got the list. We're going to start ranking the list today. Hopefully, no one has anybody else that should be in, and we should take anybody out. Before we get to that, does anybody have anybody that they should? Because J. Will said wait to the list. So go ahead, J. Will.
Anybody that I want to add onto the list?
No, just say what you were going to say that was going to piss me off. Go ahead.
Oh no, I don't got nothing to say about this list at the moment.
Then why did you say that the list was going to wait to? Why did you say wait to?
No. That's what I'm saying. Like when we get to having these conversations,
you built up the anticipation for the fans.
I didn't build up.
We said, "Oh, wait till we get to the list." Like we thought that you.
No, I said when we talk about it.
We are. What the hell?
I love you guys.
We are talking about this. So I'm asking you, what is your outlandish take for the list right now?
I was people I want to recommend for the list.
Okay, go ahead.
I am pitching taking off someone for the list and throwing Edge on there.
Okay, who are you talking about taking off?
I'm considering taking off HBK.
All right, y'all. This has been another great episode of In the Wrestling Podcast with your host, Marshall Simmons, Soul Man Simmons. To my left.
You can't be mad at him. You asked him for an outlandish take. He gave you the outlandish.
Quavo, shut the hell up.
Sorry.
I'm trying to end the damn show. Okay, shut up. Shut up. Okay, damn it. You can find us on all your platforms, 613 platforms, on IG 613 DMV, on Twitter 613 Faye, listen.
Don't forget we're on Spotify.
Don't even look for us.
Don't forget we're on Spotify.
Don't look. Forget that. Don't look for us no more. You don't have to. It's okay. It's okay. We understand. You know, if you don't like our podcast,
are we not going to be back next week? Are we not going to be back?
Jay Will definitely not about to be back next week after this day.
If you're looking to apply for my job, we're on Indeed
tonight to vote him out. We vote tonight. When as soon as the lady says recording stop, Jay will stay on the show. That's what we. What? Lord, where's my hat? I don't have a hat.
You don't got a hat.
Lord have mercy. Listen, Y'all don't see me smoking on this show. I'm trying to be professional. I want to smoke a cigarette so bad right now. Lord have mercy. My stomach hurts. My head hurts. My heart hurts. That I allowed this poison to come back onto this show. Quavo, did you hear what this man just said? All right, before anybody,
I don't agree with him.
Hold on, before
and I'm gonna say no to Ed.
Quavo, hold on.
Oh my
Is there anyone else that you would like to nominate for this list? They will.
Oh man.
I can't think of nobody else.
Thank goodness. So, does anybody vote?
Wait, hold on. Wait, shouldn't we talk about the maybe list though?
I don't even want to do the list anymore. I don't want to do the list anymore. I really don't. I am so mad at myself for even thinking of making a list that was gonna have some credibility to it.
Should have gone with top 20. Should have gone with top 20.
No, because it'd be even worse. They try to put Papa Shango in the goddamn top 20. Dog, did you hear what this man? Okay, let's be fair real quick. Quavo, your vote.
That's a no for me, dog. That's a
Marshall?
no for me, dog.
Yeah, I gotta go with Edge. You should have said Macho Man, Jay. Why you should have brought up Macho Man?
No,
He's been disqualified.
Once you're out, you're out.
Yeah, Macho Man's been disqualified from the maybes and from the whole list entirely.
But he was
Thanks a lot, Marshall.
Jay Will could have picked him. It wouldn't have been like his guy. He was disqualified because of my technicality.
I know, but he's gone. He's a TKO. He's gone.
That sounds like a you problem, not a me problem.
No. Right now, you have a you problem, Jay Will.
Edge, shut up.
Look, I'm looking at the time of the recording. We stretching it.
he got kicked out of the list as quickly as he got kicked out of Judgment Day.
I'm looking at the time of the recording. It's like, oh, we could go for another 10 minutes.
You should worry about how we should try to stretch it as long as you can because they ain't gonna see you next week.
Oh my God.
If you're looking for my job, you'll find it on Indeed. It's 613 Faye Production. You'll find it out. You'll find it there.
Yeah, I'm putting on a real reputable job search thing. I ain't holler. If you're my friend, don't even think about trying to be on this show. I am not hiring no more of my friends. This is what when they say you can't do business with your friends. This is what happened. This is an example of why you can't do business with your friends, because your friends say outlandish things like this. First of all, when we try to do the list sheet, people, if this is your first time viewing this, don't think that Jay Will is crazy today. No, he's crazy every time.
Oh, man.
Listen, drugs are bad, people. Legal for a reason. Don't indulge in drugs. Okay? Don't be like Jay Will. I don't know what drug he is. That's why I'm not saying any. Because it can't be coke or crack because he's big as me.
He was about to say life is a drug.
I'm too big for it to be crack.
Yeah.
I'm too fat for it to be crack.
Yes. It could be speed, but
Speed.
Speed doesn't make you say outlandish things. It just makes you move fast. It can't be acid because
do our people do acid and speed?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Do I know our people?
How would we?
How would we know? I don't hang with any acid or speed heads. Sorry, but would our people say to also get Edge on the list before HBK? I don't think anybody.
No, well, look, he said hands down no to Chris Jericho before Edge, and you nominate Edge. What? I'm confused. Why Edge? Why Edge, Jay Will? I want to know why.
Yes, please. Let's since you said we have time, go ahead and make sense of this, please. We all going to sit back and listen.
Okay. In all seriousness, I think Edge won one of the greatest comebacks to wrestling that we've seen in a while, coming out of retirement, coming back to the Rumble, We can talk about his past, the Brood. One, great work that he did with the Brood. Two, we can talk about tables, ladders, and chairs matches that he had with the Dudleys, the Hardys. We can talk about his feud. We can talk about his feud with Matt Hardy when all that was going down with him and Lita. We can talk about the whole rated R superstar thing is period one of the most over gimmicks, or one of the most over characters that he had, gimmick that he had during his whole run, and he came back with it. It's kind of hard to argue against somebody that is like made such a huge impact on wrestling altogether. He made him and his brother, along with others, made the tag team division what it was for wrestling for a very long time. You could make a very valid argument that they made the tag team gimmick, the tag team like division, a much bigger thing than who can I say? Not the Steiners, honestly. That's one of the greatest tag teams of all time. But over maybe definitely the fucking Road Warriors. If you want to talk about real wrestling ability, as far as wrestling is concerned, Edge and Christian over the Road Warriors any day.
Wait, first of all, you said his brother. Christian is not his brother.
Same difference.
No, it's not the same difference. It's not his brother. Second of all, you named the Dudley matches with the TLC matches. I guarantee if you poll 10 people other than yourself, if you ask people to talk about the tag teams in those matches, I guarantee you that Edge and Christian will be the last ones they talk about. I guarantee you they'll talk about the Dudleys and the Hardys before they talk about Edge and Christian. 2. 3.
I'll agree with you. I'll agree with you for the Hardys. I 100% agree with you for the Hardys.
Hold on. I'm not done because you're about to say something. I'm about to save you from saying something else really outlandish because I know what you was about to say next. You was about to say, I give you the Hardys, but not the Dudleys. And that is ridiculous for you to say that the Dudley boys don't mean more to tag team wrestling than Edge and Christian.
No, I didn't say that. But if we measure WWE talent, they were WWE talent. Where Dudleys were known well before they came to WWE.
No, not well. Okay. See, y'all say stuff that y'all see on these little dirt sheet videos. No one knew about ECW, bro. The majority of people that watch wrestling, that watch WWE or WCW, had no clue what the hell ECW was doing. So let's stop saying that people knew who they were. They were just about as known coming in, just as a Christian was in the WWE system. That's 1. 2, you said the comeback that he had at Royal Rumble. Damn, the person you try to replace him for came out and retired from wrestling and then had the second half of his career that people try to compare to the first half of his career, which is Shawn Michaels. I'm confused how the hell you tried to take Shawn Michaels out.
I knew he was going to say that.
He brought up the Brood. Oh, my God. Okay, little faction there. One of the best factions of all time. Who was the damn leader of it? Who started it?
Gangrel?
No, fool. Shawn Michaels, D-Generation X, you fool. See? What are you talking about? So let me ask this question. The Brood is on the same.
Plus, if you get rid of HBK,
I never said that.
Kick heard around the world. You get rid of the kick heard around the world.
Are they close?
Are they close? If you want to talk about in the top 10 factions, they're
close, right to you.
No, they're not close, but they're great.
Right. So everything you said about Edge, Shawn Michaels did greater. How could you take him out and put Edge in?
Did we not say? You know what?
No. Go ahead and say no.
The conversation of bringing up Edge to me as a contender is very good.
Yeah, he's good to be on the maybe list. And he might be good to be in the top 10. However, you said what you said, your exact words were, you wanted to take HBK out for Edge. So
Then that's good.
So you stand by that.
I will put him in the maybe list then.
No. You can't backtrack it when you know you fucked up. You gotta stand on the hill.
I don't know. I don't feel that I fucked up because I feel the way I feel.
So you think Edge should be on the list more than HBK?
I feel like it needs to be a conversation for him.
No. See, every week I tell y'all move the goalpost, and you're doing it again. You literally said 10 minutes ago that I want to bring something up. You said, I want to replace HBK on the list with Edge. Why is what I'm trying to figure out right now.
I brought up my reasons. I said it.
And you're saying all those outweigh HBK's career.
Ladder match with Razor Ramon, one ladder.
No, shut up, Marshall, real quick. Please. I don't mean to say shut up. Please. I want to hear him say this. I want it on camera. I want him to say this on camera.
Yeah.
So you think everything Edge has done outweighs everything?
I don't think outweigh. I think it needs to be a conversation.
But you can't.
This episode was
been a great episode of Mike T and the Funky Bunch. Yeah, man. We really about to change the name to that because
Pitbull Gold, Pitbull Shaver, Pitbull Platinum, Pitbull Mini, and don't forget Pitbull Silver.
Cut the check.
It may not be gold, but it's silver.
He had to turn down his AC.
No, I had to turn it on because it was like 67 degrees in here, and you made it 69 degrees in here, and I feel like I'm sweating. I can't believe you said. You know, this is the one time I really wish Rell was on the show. I really wish Rell was here right now.
He would fight you tooth and nail for HBK right now.
Not even just fight. He would just tell you how dumb you are and how mean, really mean to you. And I can't do that because I want to be mean right now.
But he's trying to be Alexa T.
Not even that. I'm not even trying to be that. I'm not trying to be the guy every week that comes on here and tells you guys are bad take. Like you guys have horrible takes. But this might be one of the worst takes ever in the history of In the Four Corners of Wrestling. And we done had some bad takes, okay? Quavo in the beginning was saying all types of wild stuff. He didn't know nothing what he was talking about Moses. All he knew was T-Day. Jay Will, I really think that you just did this to piss me off and to make the show a little bit longer. And I appreciate if you were trying to make the show a little bit longer, but I do not appreciate you for not treating this list seriously. The integrity of this list is flawed. I'm about to throw it away. I'm about to ask people.
Are you saying the list has been compromised? Is that what you're
saying?
Oh,
it's done. It's done. There's no point in even ranking them now at this point.
We're not. I thought we had already started ranking.
No, we was about to this week, but then he said
we did. We said 10 and 9.
No, we didn't. We remember because 10 and 9 was supposed to be Sting and somebody.
And we replaced them.
Right. Yes, okay. Right. So we were supposed to start.
Sting and Macho.
Right, we're supposed to rank them this week, but your man's here smoking that stuff. I don't know what stuff it is. Maybe embalming fluid. I don't know. Bath salt.
Not the water.
We need to implement a drug testing policy here at 613. I don't know how we're going to do it. Maybe you guys piss in a cup. Give me hair samples, maybe. I don't know.
Two of us are exempt from the hair samples.
Huh?
Well, no, never mind. We both got beards. Never mind.
What are you talking about? Like you use this
again, Pitbull Gold.
Yeah, you use this. The hair comes in here, and then you just take it out and then just test it.
Will, what's that?
L.
Your L's backwards,
of
sir.
Course, wrong hand. Oh my goodness. It's L for him. It's L for him.
No. Listen. Marshall doing it the wrong way is not as bad as his take. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's why Marshall not saying nothing. Y'all probably think I'm Marshall mad at me because I told him shut up. No. He knows I apologize quickly. I didn't mean it like that. And he knows I didn't mean to tell him shut up because I've never told him shut up ever in my life. But he knows why I told him shut up this time because I am really upset. I don't understand
You are being so professional right now.
I thought he was about to start giving out our tag
impressed.
And everything, though.
I
thought that y'all were. I don't understand why y'all not able to see. This is why I look like the bad guy.
I was gonna say something, but come on now.
Why not?
It's obvious. I started, but then you were like, no, not because of that. Obvious reasons why.
Attack me. Every week y'all attack me. This man says this.
Cap.
No, what Quavo. You said was Cap.
No, I'm talking about Quavo, not you.
What you said was Cap. Cap, listen.
What is he getting? I'm nervous.
Leaving the room, and I think Rastaman's about to come.
He's coming back. I was about to say he thought he was coming back with a sombrero.
No.
Trucker T.
Cap.
Madcap T.
That's what you are. You Cap. If I could get all my hats in this here, I would really. I don't feel like putting them all back, so I'm not gonna get all my caps. I really was about to get all my caps and put them on. I got over like 50 million fitteds. So Cap. Calm down, T.
You'd have been better off saying Randy. I ain't believe he went after HBK, and
Yeah, I feel like you can't get rid of HBK, man. Come on now.
No, I wouldn't.
He just said that Edge's career. Y'all heard him what he said.
Mm-hmm.
I heard what he said. He tried to say the Brood was better than DX.
I
never said that. You're exaggerating now. You're exaggerating now.
The fact that we having this conversation is an exaggeration. So we can lie all we want now at this point. We can make up all types of stuff. The fact that you even put us in this position.
You said any match that Edge had was better than Taker versus Shawn at any WrestleMania.
You said that Shawn's second half of his career wasn't as good as Edge's.
Said that Edge was a better champion.
You said Edge's comeback for a year, because he's only been back for a year and some change, was better than Shawn Michaels' 10-year run after when he came back again.
By far.
Lord have mercy, y'all. I'm damn.
They had bigger moments than Shawn Michaels.
Have more controversial moments.
Jay Jones and Quabo that handled the 613 media.
Do you right?
It's not gonna be much to really like pick any clips for this show. Okay.
What do you think?
It's gonna probably be the shortest episode we ever have. But
oh shit! Work your magic, Quay.
Cody Rhodes.
Listen, we're gonna have to figure out something to do with this list. Okay. Either the list is going or Jay Will is going by next week. Y'all tune in next week to see. Okay, you guys, that's your reason. Jay Will might be here, the list might be here next week. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Do I value the list over my friendship? Right now, he's not very much of a good friend for putting me in this position. So I don't know. I may give him some more time to go be with his band, Ambition Band. What he said wasn't very ambitious. It was very
funny.
Yeah, it wasn't very ambitious. I don't know how they have him in the band for saying stuff like this. I don't know. I don't even know why we got him on the show. Like, we brought him back to the show. He's like, yeah, man, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna bring, I'm gonna help, bring some good wrestling integrity. And I'm like, okay, yeah, come on back, man. Open arms. Now I'm like, get the hell away from me.
Oh shit!
I just can't believe it. First, it was Mick Foley. They tried the Mick Foley thing. I think that was a joke. Then First of all, he put DDP on the list of people that should be in the top 10. When we tried to.
No, go back. First of all, he put Montez Ford on the list.
Yeah, well, I was getting to that, but it gotta be that you didn't see HBK or something. It gotta be like out of everybody you pick HBK, who is known to majority of the wrestlers that as the best in-ring wrestler of all time.
The showstopper.
Mr. WrestleMania.
Mr. WrestleMania.
The original degenerate.
The kick hard round the world.
The Heartbreak Kid.
The controversial.
The rated R superstar.
So what? If it wasn't for the Heartbreak Kid, it wouldn't be no damn rated R superstar. What are you talking about? Who do you think pushed the edge for that to happen? Who was in Playboy magazine? Playgirl magazine.
Facts. Playgirl. Yeah, facts.
Who was on TV getting naked on TV before Edge was even thought of? Who said, I did not sleep with that woman? Matter of fact, we was up all night.
Who?
That line alone is better than almost all of Edge's career.
Yeah.
What is wrong with? Is something going on at home? Something you like to talk about, Jay Will? Something. You can tell us. This is a safe place.
Oh shit!
It'll stay just with us.
Yep. You've been talking to RJ Turner,
huh? Oh, this has been fun.
Oh, call
no,
back.
it hasn't for me. It has not been fun. I could have been doing a million other things than this. I almost canceled tonight because I wasn't really feeling well. Had a bad vibe that something bad was going to happen on the show. So I was like, you know what? Let's take a week off, But I was like, nah, my guys need me. We need this. We do this every week. We need this. Now I regret coming to work.
We should have been rained out. We should have been rained out.
Took a rain day. We should have took a break.
Oh man.
Let everybody's minds and spirits get right. Mental health is very important, y'all. And I'm not gonna make a joke about mental health at all. It's very, very, very important. Very important, people. Like, I don't play with mental health. So, we could have took a week off. We didn't take a week off, which is perfectly fine. Hey, listen, people. This might be the last episode ever. Who knows? I could wake up tomorrow and get hit by a car or something bad happen, knock on wood. But the odds of me getting hit by a car are actually better than me actually voting to take HBK off the list for Edge. Okay? The odds are better that me, Marshall, and Quabo get hit by cars than us voting to take HBK off the list for Edge. Okay? So if you don't see us next week, maybe them odds happen and one of us got hit by a car. Knock on wood.
Knock on wood.
I don't think that is gonna happen. Hopefully it don't happen. I don't plan on going anywhere to get hit by a car. But stuff just, it just happens, I've been rambling for like 20 minutes because he wanted to keep the show going. I wanted to end it when he said the stupid shit. I think, you know what?
See what you did, Jay Will? See what you did.
So let me ask you this, Mike. Who would you have replaced with Edge on the list?
Not a damn soul. I think the list is pretty good, if you be honest with you.
Pretty stacked out.
Yeah, I mean, we could do we could have did top 20. But still, as you see, if we would have did 20, we still would have had this type of issue. Because somebody would have been like, Yo,
New Jack.
right, new or $1 Million Man over Hulk Hogan or some shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, see, the thing is, y'all be aiming at the wrong people. If you would have said Hulk Hogan, although career-wise, you would be just kind of as bad as you look right now. You kind of would look that bad. But because of his racism and his racist ways, I would have been like, all right, cool, I vote for that. And nobody would have said nothing to us. You pick somebody that's actually like the best, who's been known as the best, whose counterparts have called him the best.
Your favorite wrestler has called him the best.
Who? DDP is his favorite wrestler, right?
Oh.
Never said that.
Who's his favorite wrestler, Quavo?
Isn't it Ric Flair?
Oh, yeah. Flair was his.
He's Flair country. Yeah.
No, I said Flair. I said Flair was my dad's favorite wrestler.
Yeah, he did say that.
Oh, well, then Undertaker's probably your favorite.
Never said that either.
Paul Bear.
He's a Paul Bear.
No. Who's your favorite then, Jay Will?
My favorite wrestler of all time? Rock.
All right, y'all. Marshall, go ahead. Let's wrap this up. That was a safe answer. After all that ain't who we really want to say. That ain't who we really want to say. So let's wrap
That
this
was
up.
politically correct. And
Yeah, not even politically correct. That was just, listen, I don't want to get made fun of anymore. So let me just say something I know they can't say anything about, which we can't say something about because we know you're lying. But come on, let's go, Marshall.
Your favorite. But Jay, well, tell the people where they can find you at.
No, I'm good.
Right.
They don't need to know where. They don't need to know where I'm at.
You damn sure don't want them to know where he at this week. Listen, we have our first hate mail this week because of him.
Quavo, tell the people where they can find you at, Quavo.
I don't want to be associated with this episode. Please find us on Spotify, Google, Apple Music. Where else are we at? We on YouTube Sundays.
Lord
Check us
have
out.
mercy.
Google Podcasts as well.
Google Podcasts,
Yeah,
yes.
Google too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Multi-man.
You can find me on Twitter, 4CB. Also on Instagram, you can find me at
_ Pharaoh _ Will with one L.
Right, one L.
_
Also, there's multiple J Wills on Facebook, but don't worry. I am J Will on Facebook, JAWIL. And in my picture, it's me. It's me, but like
I thought you were about to say
kind of like a blue lighting, like a bluish lighting, like neon kind of like thing, like you glow in the dark type lighting. It says I'm from Raleigh, North Carolina. That's probably a lie too.
I was born there.
One of my first posts says new impressions rock your hips with Queenie never fails to get the cranking. So that's how you know it's me. That's J Will. That's how you find me. Don't worry, Quavo says crazy stuff every now and then too. So you can also find him at Quavo. Excuse me, Jose Quavo 8. Also, you can find him at the end. He's gonna be blown. I say this. Big ass Zay or Big Zay or some shit with a Zay.
See, you're struggling. Come on, bro.
I don't know.
Big bass.
You never mentioned that one,
Big
so I'm just
bass.
throwing up there. Listen,
Big bass.
Marshall,
Come on, bro. This struggle's real.
end this. Matter of fact, give them your names too as well. But give them Jay Will's names. Your names this week is Jay Will's name. So go ahead and give it to him.
Jay Will. I've been your host. You catch me on. Now I'm gonna represent for my shit. Look, Soul Man Simmons on Instagram, Marshall Soul on Facebook. Like Multi-Man said, catch on Apple, Spotify, Google, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like, share, turn on those notifications for that next podcast. Find out if Jay Will's here or if the list is here. We'll see. As we like to say here.
Hey, Colin. If there's any time you can come back.
Montreal screw job? Is this what happening? This is what happening?
No. We're not screwing him. No, what did Vince? Jay Will screw Jay Will.
Hey, leave this shit to the professionals. Don't try this at home. And we out.
Hey, listen, as we end this, we're supposed to hit the boom, right? Quavo, say something. Just say something, anything.
Like right now?
Yeah, like right now.
Okay. I know I'm cute. I know I'm sexy.
The man sang his own
Got the
entrance.
looks that drive the girls wild. You see me walk. You see me talk. Said chill.
Okay.
Up and down their spines.
Oh, no.
Sexy boy. I'm not your boy. So,
Oh, no.
I'm just a sexy boy. Sexy boy. Not your boy.
Oh, no.
Hit the boom!